Welcome to Obscure Depths, MLB preview, the Texas Rangers. I am picking the Texas Rangers to finish second. That's right, second in the AL West. I think the Angels got them this year, but I'm going to pick them to finish second. This team still has some great bats. I got some interesting depth chart at first base here with Lance Berkman, Mitch Moreland, and Mike Alt. Alt can also play a little bit of third base. A lot of power in all three of those guys. Not sure what Berkman's going to bring with him this year. He's getting up there in age, but he can certainly do lots of things with the bat, and I'm sure they're looking forward to having him, in the lineup as much as possible, more than likely a DH. Ian Kinsler, annual 2020 guy. He's just a great player. Batting average has kind of gone down over the years, but just a great young player still, and I love him going forward. Elvis Andrus, numbers a little bit down last year. You'd like to see a little more than 20 stolen bases from one of the fastest guys in the league, but he's a nice table setter. He can get on the base path. He still creates havoc with that speed. He's gotten better defensively. They obviously got the big prospect in Jurickson Profar, however you say that name. So he's going to probably be around there all year, up and down possibly, giving these guys a nice little supplement. They don't really need him this year, but I think you're going to see him in the lineup sometimes this year. Adrian Beltre at third. Beltre, unbelievable year last year, 321, 36 home runs. 100 RBIs again. This guy is just a nice team player, great, strong bat, an amazing glove man. I really love this kid going forward. He's not getting any younger by any means, but I really like him. At catching position, they got a couple nice veterans, a couple old Chicago veterans here. A.J. Pierzynski, who had a career year with 27 home runs last year. They also got Giovanni Soto, who's had his struggles after having a great rookie year, but he's no pressure on this guy just being their backup catcher. So they have a nice little team there, and I'm sure the rotation is going to appreciate that. David Murphy in left, he quietly hit 300 last year. Somewhat limited time, but this guy drives in runs. He's not going to go out there and hit you 35, 40 home runs, but he gets nice timely hits and he drives in runs. You can't ask for much more. And he's a veteran player, too, so he's not going to get frustrated. He's going to go out there, get his hacks, do what he can to make this team better. Leonis Martin in center. Looks like they're probably going to give him the job this year. If Julio Barbone hadn't showed a lot of promise, I think you would have seen Martin a lot earlier than this, but I think this is Martin's time now. Looks like they're going to roll forward and give him the job. Nelson Cruz, numbers down a little bit over the past couple of years, but he still hit 24 home runs. You'd like to see that batting average a little over 260, but he just hit 260. He's not going to steal too many bases now as he's getting older, but still a nice, powerful bat. This team is obviously going to miss Josh Hamilton, who really made this batting order shine, but they still have a nice hitter's ballpark, and I think they're gonna do good and maybe nab a wild card spot. Yu Darvish at the top of this rotation, 16 wins last year. This is a nice import whose numbers translated very well. He had his walk struggles last year and he had some struggles last year, but overall he had a pretty good year. ERA slightly under 4. I look for that to go down this year. Matt Harrison at the number 2 spot in the rotation. This guy is not flashy, but he had 18 wins last year. He just goes out there and gets the job done. He's kind of a Mark Buehrle sort of guy. He just goes out there and gets the job done. Derek Holland, another great young arm. They've had nice opportunity to patiently bring this kid along, and they're being rewarded because of it. Alexi Ogando moving back to the rotation this year. Like what he brings. I think he might be better served as a closer going forward, but I really like what he did as a starter, even though he kind of fizzled out. But he's gone back and forth between the starting rotation and the bullpen, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do going forward. I really like this Robbie Ross kid. He was kind of a situational pitcher last year, but he's certainly going to get a chance at the rotation. Feliz, obviously, and Colby Lewis are going to be starting the year on the DL. Lewis out till at least early June. Feliz out till probably August, both recovering from some major surgery. So they have their options in the rotation, and it's a pretty decent rotation considering. Joe Nathan's getting up there in age, but he had a pretty good year last year with 78 saves. More strikeouts than innings pitched last year, which is something really nice to have out of your closer. Jason Frazier, another quality veteran arm to have in the bullpen. That's a nice add for them. Mark Lowe, guy that's been there for a while, does a lot of good things and gives them a lot of quality innings. Just a nice, solid veteran. Rest of this bullpen's a little bit of a patchwork, so we'll see what happens going forward. They do have Joaquim Soria, who might make an appearance probably late May, more than likely early June, though. Like I said, again, picking this team to finish second in the AL West. I just think the the Angels have their number, and I think they're going to come just short. I still think they'll probably fight for that wild card spot. So, but again, good bats, good hitters ballpark, nice rotation. Bullpen, I think they could use another arm, having lost, Koji Uthahara and Mike Adams. So they definitely need a nice situation, a lefty to come in there. But going forward, like I said, second division. This has been MLB Preview Obscure Depth Style, the Texas Rangers. Thank you very much for watching. I want to send a shout out to my major fan, Braves 1025. You are the man. Thank you, and have a great day.